From right to left to Limpar. And Southall. Grove scores. 13 minutes into the second half. Sharp going for this one, and Adams leaning on him. He would argue, as the referee has obviously seen it, that Sharp wasn't really trying to jump. Nevin earns Everton a corner. There's been plenty of pressure. And Hinchcliffe trying to swerve in one of these dangerous corners. He's done it! Mike Newell!
Today, Barnes. Little chip by Barnes. Brilliant goal by John Barnes. What a fabulous chip. Gillespie. Barnes. There's Barnes. Barnes. Comes to Rush. A bit of extra pace there from Rush, and now to the special skills of Barnes. Simple ball to Ablett, played in this time, and Whelan! A fantastic Liverpool goal! What a fantastic goal that was! Sanchez playing it in. Well, did it go over the line? Yes. Well, the linesman's given a goal, the referee agrees. Who scored it amongst that tangle of bodies, and Liverpool not even sure anybody should have scored it. If anybody, it was Alan Cork.
Just 14 minutes gone, and watch for a sweet pass from Naheem to Lineker. Paul Gascoigne up in support, and Peter Shilton might not be very happy with the way that ball slipped through his fingers. Well, Gazza certainly saved a great performance for his former manager at Newcastle, Arthur Cox. 2 splendid free kicks. Into the top corner after a beautiful dummy. And now the hat-trick late in the game from even further out, and this really is a special effort from Paul Gascoigne. Beating Shilton from distance. Spurs unbeaten this season and undefeated at White Hart Lane since early March. The Leeds have made a great start in their return to First Division football, but a mystery stomach bug that swept Ellen Road during the week left many of their players struggling for full fitness. They certainly seem to be suffering from something, giving Lars Elstrup a lot of room on the left and allowing Kingsley Black to sneak in with the winning header early in the game. Leeds piled on the pressure after that, but Luton held on for all 3 points. Crystal Palace may not have turned out to be the team of the 80s, but they've made more than a useful start to the new decade. In fact, it's their best ever start to a First Division campaign. They always had the measure of Norwich at Carrow Road, taking the lead after just 6 minutes. Solako's cross, an uncharacteristic error from Brian Gunn, and Phil Barber needed no second invitation. And it's just possible the Canaries may have sung the best players for sale song once too often. There was certainly nobody capable of clearing the ball, although Palace had a fair slice of luck here. The rebound falling nicely for Ian Wright. And that's Palace 2 ahead and only 12 minutes gone. But Steve Coppell's men easily worth their lead, and it came as no surprise when John Solako finished the home team off with a strike early in the second half. The offside trap is sprung. Good control and finish from Solako. Could be the start of a new era for the cup finalists from South London. Just a few minutes gone. Gary Pallister nods it on. Brian McClare feeds on the scraps. Mark Robins finally earned his chance in midweek when he replaced Mark Hughes and scored the winner against Luton. And there's no doubt he possesses the striker's nose for goal. Lovely pass from Neil Webb and an excellent finish from Robins. United up by 2. The last thing Rangers really needed was to be left with 10 men. And that's exactly what happened after Mark Falco received his marching orders for a needless elbow on Gary Pallister. The red card for Mark Falco. But now another magnificent goal from Robins. Super touch from McClare. And look at this beautifully flighted chip. Rangers almost down and out. Robins more than justifying Alec Ferguson's faith in him. A wonderful finish that, his third goal in 5 days. Rangers get a late consolation. And there's a rather unnecessary handball from Steve Bruce. Just there, a certain penalty, and Roy Wegerle, who scored all Rangers goals this season, obliges from the spot. But that's another excellent performance from fast improving Manchester United. Well, Manchester City are a much better outfit under Howard Kendall this year, but to mount a serious challenge, they'll have to develop the ability to kill off the opposition. Everything looking good at Bramall Lane. And Mark Ward and now Adrian Heath combine to give David White the chance to grab the lead. But City then allowed Sheffield United to get back into the game. Brian Deane, who used his head so effectively last week, gained another point for Dave Bassett's team. There's good work by Beasley here, and Brian Deane gets him well between the defenders. Now, Coventry have never won at Villa Park, and they were hoping the addition of Uruguayan international Jose Perdomo might help strengthen their cause. But after 39 minutes, Coventry found themselves in familiar territory. There's an error from Brian Kilcline, and Tony Cascarino takes full advantage. David Platt in the clear, and Platt brought down by Lloyd McGrath. A clear penalty. And England's World Cup sharpshooter picked himself up and made no mistake from the spot. But Coventry refused to bow to pressure from the home side and deserved to get back on terms when fullback Brian Borrows equalised with an effort that even Josimar of Brazil might have been proud of. It's a great strike. Nigel Spink doesn't let many in from that sort of distance. Villa, though, looking for their first win of the season, pressed forward and were rewarded 8 minutes from time. The substitute Dwight York, and the ball falls kindly for Tony Cascarino. The Irishman blasts it home. Joseph Venglos has his first success in English football. Chelsea don't give much away at the bridge. Good cross coming in, and Kerry Dixon flicks Chelsea in front. But Sunderland struck back, and it's one of the goals of the day. Many more like this one from Marco Gabbiadini from Brady's cross, and Gabbiadini could well be in Graham Taylor's England plans. Fabulous volley. Chelsea restored their lead when following some initial good work by Dennis Wise, who had a brilliant game. Kevin Wilson reacts smartly from that cross from Gary Paul. The ball off the post. Well, the to and fro continued. Sunderland refused to be daunted, and Brady, the substitute,
Lovely skill. Round Besant. 2-2. It was a pity, though, such a terrific game should have been settled by a controversial penalty decision. The referee ruling that the Sunderland skipper Gary Bennett tugged Wilson's shirt inside the area, just there. It's a controversial decision, and Sunderland were unhappy about it. The referee making his ruling very clear. The Sunderland captain on Kevin Wilson. New signing Dennis Wise, enlisted to spot kick duty after Dixon's miss last week. He makes sure of Chelsea's second home win of the season. And it's Wise's first one at the bridge.
At the City Ground, Forest were pleased to welcome back a fit-again skipper, Stuart Pearce, for his first game of the season. But the home fans weren't exactly thrilled when Rod Wallace put Southampton in front midway through the first half. A great individual goal, this one, but the Forest defence had given a perfect demonstration of how not to tackle in the penalty area. Well, the home fans were starting to lose patience with a lacklustre Forest side, and then Terry Wilson restored their faith with a perfectly timed run. Jempson involved here, and there's a beautiful cross played in by Franz Carr, and Wilson at the end of it. Nigel Jempson is another of the growing band of strikers knocking on Graham Taylor's door. Jempson's got 3 goals already before today, and a beautiful one here to add to the collection. Fine tackle coming in from Clough, and just look at this chip from Nigel Jempson. Deserves all the congratulations. It's a marvellously precise effort over the head of the Southampton goalkeeper Tim Flowers. A real craftsman at work, Nigel Jempson. Early in the second half, that one, and within a minute Jempson became the First Division's leading marksman. An almighty scramble this time before Jempson hooks home Forest's third. 6 Southampton men back, they can't get the ball away. Off the crossbar from Carr, and Jempson is in there. That's 5 goals for him in a fabulous personal start to the season.